They guarantee it. Locally owned and operated, your best furniture choice is Stalzer's Furniture, Highway 30 West in Marshalltown.
Next on Pacific Blue.
He's seen us. Do him.
A guy put a gun in your gut. It's just part of the job. It's the part we never bargained for.
Freeze!
Pacific Blue on USA and nowhere else. Tonight at 8, 7 Central.
If you already have a computer on your desktop, you might not need an answering machine and a telephone. We'll show you how to turn your PC into a phone.
Welcome to Politics MTV Style. It's rockin' and it's wired. We'll take a look at how technology is rocking the vote.
Then it's a generational death match. John C. Dvorak faces off Desmond Crisis in the battle of the best multi-user network games.
Plus, the new face of scanners. From the desktop to the PC and the keyboard, we'll show you the latest in digital technology.
And they're called videograms. Could they become the next multimedia face of email?
Plus, Netscape's new web browser.
The latest from the digital world coming at you next on cNet Central.
cNet Central is brought to you in part by Microsoft. Where do you want to go today? Network MCI Business and Pipeline, the home internet provider.
Tina, it's me. I'm temping. It's some office, just one guy. I think he's just starting.
It's a phone for me?
No. Ward and Associates?
Jim Ward. I can do that if you want. I got him right here. No problem.
Oh, hi. It's your mother.
Ma, can I call you later?
Your stuff is printing.
I could have that ready as well. Tonight. I could put my whole team on it if you like. Absolutely.
This isn't about why your business has to communicate better or when the time is ripe to put all the new technology to work. We're past that stage. This is about putting laptops on desks and pages in pockets. It's about email and the internet. It's about a person who puts it all together and a company that can give you the hardware and software you need. This isn't about blue sky or sci-fi or by the by. This is about now, about how. Network MCI, that's how.
This is cNet Central.
Hi, I'm Tina St. John. Welcome to cNet Central. We begin today with a digital trend that is just growing in popularity, that is using your computer as a telephone. Now, I'm not talking about sending scratchy telephone calls over the internet. I mean replacing your telephone, your answering machine, and the phone book by plugging it directly into a computer program that can turn your computer into something of a super telephone. Now, Richard Hart is at home, and I'm going to give him a call where he's been using this program, and he's going to tell us more about how it works.
Hello?
Mr. Hart, this is the IRS calling.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have the wrong number.
What?
Now, while it's true that a PC telephone can do everything a regular phone can do, these new programs can do some things a regular phone can't do.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling cNet, the computer network.
They can log your conversations, schedule and make calls automatically, keep a kind of Rolodex, and act as an answering machine.
Hello. Thank you for calling. Please leave your message at the tone.
This is for Richard Hart. This is Craig at Juicy News.
Richard, it's Stace at the office.
Richard, it's Michelle.
Hi, Richard Hart. It's Maureen.
TalkWorks from Delrina even lets you maintain separate mailboxes for different members of the family or the office. Flash hook, redial, speakerphone, they're all there. And how many times have you heard this?
Using the dial pad buttons, please spell the last name of the person. For the letter Q or Z, press 0.
Just type the letters, the computer does the rest. What's the downside? Well, you can't use a regular modem for this. You have to get one of the new voice-enabled modems, or in the case of a Macintosh, a GeoPort telecom adapter. In either case, it'll cost you about $100 extra. Also, background applications, anything else you're doing while the telephone program is running, tend to slow down. Also, you can't take it into the kitchen or the bathroom with you as you can with a cordless telephone. On the other hand, there are some new applications and tricks coming in the future that you can't do with any telephone. For example, instead of having a phone ring, you could eliminate rings in your life entirely and have a little voice saying who it is calling through the magic of caller ID. I've been using this system at my own house now for about 3 months, and it worked out so well, I actually got rid of my phone and just used the computer. It's great.
You know, if you add the caller ID feature to the ones you just showed us, there's so many clever things you can do. I mean, caller ID is usually just a series of numbers strung together to help you figure out who called you, but now there is so much more.
Yeah, if you add a computer to caller ID, you've got some real power, and we're going to show you what you can do with this thing called the yo-yo, which attaches between your telephone and your computer. In fact, even if your computer is not on, it can continue to log calls and block calls for you. But if you use the computer, you can do all sorts of amazing things. For instance, I can tell it which times of the day I don't want to be disturbed. That's this red area on the timeline here. But if there's someone important enough that I do want to get through, I drag his or her name and number into this little box. They get through. Moreover, since this system knows who is calling, it can page me to let me know. I have a list of important people that I've built here that are important enough for me to be alerted. And if I have an ordinary pager, it'll just page, but if I have a text pager, I get the name and number of the person who's trying to reach me. Now, since I know that Jennifer Jones, for example, is calling, that would be Jennifer right now, I not only get an alert with her name, if I'm using a personal information manager on my computer, up pops her name, phone number, our last conversation, birthdays, a whole set of information about who's calling even before I pick up the phone. There's more, but here's one of my favorite features. I can assign each person a distinctive ring. Better than that, I can eliminate rings entirely and have the special people in my life announce that they're calling in their own voice, a pre-recorded message.
Hello, Precious, it's me. Pick up the phone.
See, now I'd pick that up. It's about $140, the yo-yo, from a company named Big Island, and of course there's more information and help with telephony in general at www.cnet.com.
Young voters are getting a wake-up call from MTV. You know, Rock the Vote used to be just music with a political message, but now it has gone digital. It is totally wired. Welcome to politics, 90s style.
I think there's a feeling out there that maybe there's one more shot for my generation.
Would you believe this is building political awareness for Campaign 96?
I know.
That's right. With the help of a little music and some nomadic technology, MTV is once again rocking the vote to get young Americans involved in November's election.
I'm a registered voter.
It's very important to vote.
I'm registered as a Republican.
It began in 1992 when MTV's Choose or Lose campaign spurred an increase in youth voting. And now, the campaign has returned invigorated and with a more aggressive and mobile approach.
MTV's Choose or Lose bus is traveling the whole country trying to get young people involved in politics. It's a brand new effort. We rolled it out about 2 months ago, and we want to make sure that they understand what's at stake for them and how important it is that they exercise their right to vote.
MTV's campaign gives voters an interactive experience and a chance to speak their mind online.
You really have to have ways of getting feedback from people. So one of the things we decided was a computer kiosk would be really useful.
Equipped with 2 interactive touchscreen kiosks, people can log on and share their views with peers.
Yeah, it's putting ideas out there for me to think about and choose from and see exactly where I stand on a lot of issues that I didn't think about before.
Helps me find out more about politics and how to register to vote. Do not use the microwave.
On board the bus, a Sun Spark Station Voyager is linked to MTV's sites on America Online and the World Wide Web.
Hello.
This is how online interaction comes alive, giving young voters direct access to their political candidates.
That the young people in this audience today will have States. We can all stand on that ground.
I find age has not been an issue.
With the aid of technology, Campaign 96 has become the race where young people's word will not go unheard. By this summer, Wired Politics may take another digital step forward. Sun Microsystems plans to unveil a new Java-based online voting system on the Choose or Lose bus.
Smile! Hey, if you think this Polaroid Spectra camera is fast, wait till you see the new inexpensive desktop photo scanners we have coming up that'll put this picture into a computer like that.
And Netscape fixes one of its biggest complaints about its ever-popular browser. We'll show you the results next on CNet Central.
Hi, Ray.
Hi, Ray. Say, Ray, how about coaching me for the exhibition meet next week?
Don't do it, Ray. You just can't trust these women. They'll learn all your techniques and then beat you at your own game, just like Marilyn did. Chimp the Chump in 10 easy lessons.
Why don't you all shut up?
You're watching cNet, the computer network, on air, online.
Choosing a movie just got a whole lot easier. Introducing Corel All Movie Guide, the ultimate multimedia movie expert. Brought to you by the world leader in graphic software, Corel All Movie Guide gives you interactive access to the most comprehensive movie database on CD-ROM. Enjoy hours and hours of entertainment, exploring the glamorous world of movie stars, directors, and behind-the-scenes cast and crew. Corel All Movie Guide, a must for all movie lovers.
If you'd like cNet's free weekly electronic newsletter, Digital Dispatch, send email to subscribe@cnet.com. You'll get behind-the-scenes previews of cNet Central and cNet Online, as well as the inside word on breaking news in the digital world. It's easy to get, and it's free. Just send email to subscribe@cnet.com.
This is about advanced communication technology, about what's happening today, how things like the virtual office and call centers can work for your business. But it's not about bits, bytes, spells, or whistles. This is about people who know how to listen and where to look. People who can help you put all the pieces together and even get you the hardware and software you need. This is about how simple things can be, about knowing who, about knowing how. Network MCI, that's how.
Netscape has just released a beta version of its next-generation web browser, and it fixes a common complaint, how to move back and forth between frames in a multi-level website. With Netscape's new Navigator Atlas, you for the first time can click between individual frames without losing the other frames. Navigator Atlas also comes with an embedded audio player, and you can find a direct download link at cNet Online.
Magic moving better the last couple of games.
The Lakers meet the Trailblazers, and with the new technology called Hyper TV, you're watching the broadcast live on your PC. At the same time, you're accessing web pages on the same screen that correspond in real time to what you're watching.
Today we're going to be learning about gravity.
In a TV science class, you'll be able to run experiments interactively with the show.
In Sarajevo, French.
When EarthWeb and ACTV release Hyper TV this fall, all you'll need is a Java-enabled PC with a TV card and a 14.4 modem. And web surfing fans of that music carnival Lollapalooza will have the first crack at 250,000 advance sale tickets 3 days before they go on sale anywhere else. And at Lollapalooza's website, you can even send your favorite band personal messages.
I just snapped this Polaroid of Gina St. John here at cNet Central about a minute ago, and now I would like to see this appear on my computer screen. Many of us would like to work with photos these days with the growth of the World Wide Web and personal home pages, but there has been a problem.
Color scanners are really expensive, thousands of dollars, but now there's a new and inexpensive way to digitize your favorite snapshots. I just put this in and press capture, and it's all automatic.
This is one of the new dedicated photo scanners. All it does is little pictures. This is the PhotoPad from Polaroid. It costs $250 and is ideal for Polaroid pictures, but will accept images up to 4 by 6 inches in size. As you can see, it's very quick because this is what it does best. It'll give you a resolution of about 400 dots per inch of high-resolution color, and the nicest thing about it is the size. It's lightweight and doesn't take up too much room on your desktop. Once it's finished, the image appears in the software that comes with it. And not only does it scan in the photo, you can use it to crop the picture, you can use it to change the color or brightness, and then just drag and drop the picture into whatever you're using. That could be a World Wide Web page. Now, if even one of these takes up too much room on your desktop, Gina has another solution.
You're right, Richard. Hewlett-Packard is the first computer maker to make one of these a standard feature in one of their computers. Just take a photo like this lovely picture of Alicia, our director's daughter, pop it in the computer. It actually will take a photo up to a 5 by 7, and it comes up naturally here on the screen for you. This, by the way, is an HP Pavilion. It's a Pentium-powered PC. Costs about $2,700 without the monitor. But to tell the truth, this machine rocks. The software package for image editing is pretty comprehensive. It comes with Storm Software's Easy Photo, SoftKey's Photo Finish, Photo Library, Clip Art Library, Greeting Card Designer, and Gold Disc's Studio M. You'll love all the software in the bundle.
And finally, the Compatibles keyboard from Compaq. This is a scanner built into the top of a full-feature keyboard. Now, you could put in a photograph. It would recognize those. But what it's really intended for is documents. Put in a newspaper or magazine clipping. It not only scans in the image, it turns it into a computer document using optical character recognition technology from Paperport. It also works really well with business cards. What I like about it is it creates everything you've scanned in into a little thumbnail for better organization. About $350, and it takes up little more room than having just a keyboard on your desk.
Coming up next on cNet Central, the Ultimate Game Challenge, as our own Desmond Crisis and John C. Dvorak face off over a couple of hot computer games.
And we head out on that information superhighway in cNet's never-ending search for the best of the web. Next.
And in other news, police continue to search for kidnapped computer expert Clayton Rifkind. Mr. Rifkind is the best-selling author of How to Get Ahead in Business with Computers. Stay tuned for a detailed report after these messages.
Looking for a powerful but affordable business PC? Call now, and for just $17.99, you can own this Dell Dimension Business PC powered by a 100 megahertz Intel Pentium processor. It comes with 8 megs of high-speed RAM, a 256K cache, and this Trinitron monitor. It has a 1.6 gig hard drive, even a quad-speed CD-ROM. Dell Dimension PCs have won awards and accolades from major computer and business magazines. Small wonder 80% of the Fortune 500 have bought business PCs from Dell. So call to order your Dell Dimension PC with a 100 megahertz Intel Pentium processor for just $17.99.
Thank you for calling Dell.
You're watching cNet, on air, online, interactive. The internet has tons of information on thousands of sites. The problem is, it's hard to find what you need. A search engine is a tool that helps you find what you need. The problem is, there are hundreds of search engines. The solution is Search.com. More than 250 search engines all in one place. Whether you're looking for a hotel in Hong Kong or a movie playing in your neighborhood, it's all here. Search.com. More than 250 search engines. Why choose one when you can have them all?
You need 3,000 pounds Colby. Let me check.
We don't have it.
Limburger, Havarti, cheese curds, Colby. Out of Colby.
Gouda.
No, I don't want the cheese festival to be a disaster either. What about the nice age Gouda? Just found a warehouse stocked with 800-pound wheels ready to roll. You want it? Well, then it's yours. Want anything else? The Limburger. Something tells me Limburger's not quite right for the cheese float. Something in blue.
We're all out of blue.
We're all out of blue. Jack? We don't have Jack.
Best of the Web is brought to you this week by Microsoft. Where do you want to go today?
There is this brand new technique for animation which is sweeping the World Wide Web. And what's significant about it is so simple. It finally might be the one to bring multimedia to just about every web browser. So, what hot new technology do you need to see all this flashy stuff? Java? Shockwave? Nope, you don't need any plugins at all to see these animations. Surprisingly enough, they are created in the same way that static graphics are created. The difference is that these are continually reloading. It's called GIF animation. This animation, for example, is made up of several different static images, but the images load rapidly, one after another, creating an impression of fluid motion. To find out how to create your own animated GIFs, go to the television section of cNet Online. And if you're feeling a little lost out there in cyberspace, having trouble telling the on-ramps from the detours, fear not. cNet's Best of the Web is here to try to make your net cruise a little smoother.
The world is a vampire.
First up, Addicted to Noise. This site features Radio ATN, real audio interviews and music from top artists.
This month we focus on Chicago's Smashing Pumpkins.
Addicted to Noise also offers first-rate coverage of the pop music scene. You can read reviews and hear sound clips from the latest CDs. If you like what you hear, click over to Tower Records to buy the CD online. Up next, GuitarNet. This site combines graphics, text, and sound to create an inspiring new way for guitarists to improve their playing skills. Learn the chord of the week. There's also a wealth of information about jazz guitar playing. The QuickTime videos of jazz guitar greats jamming should not be missed. Also, at the Best of the Web this week, 3D Chat Worlds. Worlds Chat is the original spot on the web for avatars. Pick your shape, male, female, animal, or other, then walk through the world and chat with anyone you see. Alpha World is a newer 3D chat zone which offers more open spaces. It also allows you to fly up into the air and look down onto other chatting avatars. Since we last visited Alpha World a few months ago, some new features have been added, including the ability to teleport. For more on the Best of the Web, go to cNet Online, where you'll also find out how to make your browser pornography-proof and how to save time by surfing the web offline.
Where is he? Where'd he go? They're all the rage these days, these multi-user, multiplayer networked games. They are full of action and sometimes full of violence. They also set the perfect stage for a little battle of the digital generations, as our own John C. Dvorak and Desmond Crisis man opposite sides of the keyboard.
A major trend in gaming are multi-user, multiplayer games, which I believe are the scourge of American business because people are playing these games instead of working. I don't particularly like them, but my drinking buddy here, Desmond, does, right?
I think they're great. It's your opportunity to pit your skills against other humans, of course, who you can humiliate later in person.
Now, what do we have here?
Well, this is WarcraftII. It's a real-time action strategy game, and basically you are either the humans or the orcs, either defending or invading the lands of Azeroth.
Now, it sounds corny. Is this something that an adult would like?
It really depends. You know, this is a game that I didn't really want to like at first because I really like a behind-the-gun action 3D game where you're really in the environment instead of looking down on top of it. But it sort of grows on you because you actually have to develop an entire civilization from one peasant to an entire city with armies and fleets and things like that. One thing I noticed about that kind of gameplay, though, is when one of your armies or fleets gets crushed, you really feel more of a personal connection. So I've heard a lot of swearing and screaming at this one.
You know, people love this game, by the way. Everyone who's played it says it's absolutely fantastic, and people like SimCity will really like it a lot. I think I just sunk your battleship.
Are you sure that wasn't one of your own?
Uh-oh. Yeah, it was. I sunk one of my own ships. Cool.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I didn't last very long in that game. Maybe we should move on to another one. What's next?
Well, next on the computer is Duke Nukem 3D. Now, this is my kind of game. Behind the gun, first-person action.
I like this game.
Run down the hallways and kill everything. The theme of the game is that you're Duke Nukem, Apogee's favorite star that saves the universe every time. You've been dropped into a post-alien invasion LA, and you basically have to kill everything.
Yeah, this is Doom, folks.
It's a Doom knockoff. Now, every Doom knockoff has some new technology hits. You can mess with the things. You can play with the toys. There's a lot of stuff to interact with. There is a movie theater that has a projector you can switch on and off. There's switches all over the place. There's even a toilet that you can use if you need to, and if you don't need to use the toilet, you can always blow it up.
I did that. It crashes once in a while for your information out there, but overall, it's a pretty good game. I think anyone who likes Doom will really like this, except maybe Desmond. I got you in my sights. I've got the chain gun cannon, which means I can blow up pretty much anything, I think.
It's always worth a try.
Now, if I can find you, say goodbye, Desmond. Desmond, these games are cool. Where am I going to get these games now?
Shareware versions are available for both of them right now. WarcraftII is available right now on CD-ROM, and Duke Nukem 3D is on its way.
Cool. Stay tuned for more death matches in the future.
To find out more about WarcraftII and Duke Nukem, head to a new section of cNet Online called Game Center. It is the place on the net to find the latest about online gaming. You get reviews, sneak previews, even cheat tips. The place to go is www.cnet.com. We'll be right back.
And you can rest assured I'll do my best to be a good president of the finest class Lincoln High has ever had.
Congratulations, Ray.
Thanks a lot, Dick. I'm sorry you both couldn't have been elected.
Oh, that's all right. If you need any help on special committees or anything, just give me a call.
Sure will, Dick.
Brought to you by the world leader in Windows graphics software, Corel Print House is the fast and easy way for everyone to create great-looking greeting cards, stationery, banners, and more. Work with professionally designed samples or start your own creations from scratch. With Corel Print House, it's only a few easy steps to any printing project. Get creative. Get Corel Print House, the easy all-in-one graphics powerhouse exclusively for Microsoft Windows 95.
Okay, it's time to bring you up to date on the very latest in email.
If you're a regular viewer, you already know there's email that talks and email where you can send pictures.
Now email has videos. They're called videograms from a company named Alaris, and they play on any Windows PC.
The videograms come as an attachment to your email. All you have to do is click on the picture and it automatically plays.
Gina, howdy, darling. Listen, I got the ring for you. I thought you'd like to see it. You'll like this one.
Actually, there's some very clever technology at work here. For one, the person who receives the videogram doesn't have to use a special program to play it. The player is part of the picture. Also, the images are 2 to 4 times smaller than those compressed with other technologies, say QuickTime or Cinepack.
So it downloads faster, and it's perfect for a special message when graphics or text just won't do.
For example, you could just type a message that says happy birthday, but...
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
That's so much more effective. All right, in order to send your own messages this way, you will need the deluxe pack from the company, which costs about $400 to make videos, and you supply the video camera.
If you'd like a couple of examples of videograms or other information, you can find it at our website.
That would be www.cnet.com and click on CNET Television.
That's all we have for this week. Thanks for joining us.
See you on the next CNET Central.
cNet Central is brought to you in part by Microsoft. Where do you want to go today? Network MCI Business and Corel WordPerfect, the world's best word processor. And www.sandbox.net, where you can immerse yourself in Cyber Hunt, the ongoing interactive thriller.
Catch USA's new Saturday night lineup. Just people having good, clean fun. At 8, TC's Under the Gun in USA's hot new original series, Pacific Blue. We're gonna nail these guys. At 9, it's USA's hit comedies, Weird Science. Oh, millions. And the outrageous Duckman, Back to Black. Wow. At 9:59, don't miss a minute of Jane Seymour in the provocative USA Pictures original, Sunstroke.
You gotta trust me.
It all happens Saturday night on USA and nowhere else. Tonight, starting at 8.
Finding someone to service our furnace was like finding the right family doctor.
If you ever have a home heating problem, call us at Effington Heating and Cooling.
We wanted someone we could trust,
We'll give you the best customer service.
who knows what they're doing,
We've passed the Linux Quality Dealer Standards.
someone who'd be there when we needed them,
We're available 24 hours.
someone who really delivers.
Delivers?
Lennox, 5,000 independent dealers, 100 years of service. One less thing to worry about.
Since 1982, Marshalltown residents have known their best choice for furniture shopping is Stalzer's Furniture, and the word is spreading throughout central Iowa. Take it easy in a swivel rocker from Bassett or recliner from Best Chair Company. In business for over 40 years, they truly are best. Stalzer's also has a nice selection of people loungers and catnapper chairs with many styles and colors to choose from. Stalzer's makes relaxing easy and affordable. Locally owned and operated, your best furniture choice is Stalzer's Furniture, Highway 30 West in Marshalltown.
Jack in to the Dominion, the home of science fiction on the web. Welcome to the Edge.
He's the brains.
We make a pretty good team, don't we?
She's the brawn.
No.
Corbin Burnson, Christine Harnos. Bloodhounds on USA.
Tomorrow at 6.